Good morning, Rio Norte.
I'm Tyler from Miss Pulaski's homeroom.
And I'm Alina from Mrs. Pulaski's homeroom.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
Don't forget to sign up for Yoga with Ashley Howard next Monday, March 16th. You can sign up in room B8 with Mrs. Bonilla.
8th graders, Valencia High School counselors will be here Monday, March 30th and Tuesday, March 31st to register students for 9th grade. You will be getting more information about what classes you can take a week prior to registration.
7th graders, you can still vote for the top 4 candidates for ASB's Executive Council. Voting will take place until March 18th, so cast your vote today.
Now, let's learn about an important woman in history. Hey Riverhawks, this month is Women's History Month. Today we will be learning about Katherine Johnson, born August 26, 1918. She was an amazing mathematician. Her intense curiosity and brilliance with numbers pushed her ahead several grades in school. By 13, she was attending the high school on the campus of historically black West Virginia State College. At 18, she enrolled in college where she found a mentor and math professor W.W. Schieffelin-Claser, the third African American to earn a PhD in mathematics. She graduated with highest honors in 1937 and took a job teaching at a black public school in Virginia. 1 year later, West Virginia State's president, Dr. John W. Davis, selected her and 2 men to be the first black students offered spots at the state's flagship school, West Virginia University. She left her teaching job and enrolled in the graduate math program. However, at the end of the first session, she decided to leave school to start a family with her first husband, James Gobley. She returned to teaching when her 3 daughters got older, but it wasn't until 1952 that a relative told her about open positions at the all-black West Area Computing Section at the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics Langley Laboratory, headed by Dorothy Vaughan. Katherine and her husband decided to move to Newport News, Virginia, so that Katherine could work at Langley in the summer of 1953. Just 2 weeks into the job, Dorothy Vaughan assigned her to a project in the Maneuver Loads branch of the Flight Research Division. Katherine's position became permanent, and she spent the next 4 years analyzing data from flight tests and worked on the investigation of a plane crash caused by wake turbulence. As she was wrapping up this work, her husband died of cancer in December 1956. In 1957, Johnson was hired by NASA and she calculated the trajectory for Alan Shepard, the first American in space, before electronic computers were used. The next year, she helped make it possible for John Glenn in the Mercury vessel Friendship 7 to become the first American to orbit the Earth. In 1960, she and engineer Ted Skopinski co-authored a report called Determination of Azimuth Angle at Burnout for placing a satellite over a selected Earth position. It included the equations describing an orbital spaceflight. It was the first time a woman in the Flight Research Division had received credit as an author of a research report. Even though she did all of these amazing things, almost no one knew her name. But it was not only her gender that kept her from being noticed. It was also because she was African American. Johnson was finally acknowledged in her old age when her story was told in the 2016 Hollywood film Hidden Figures. The movie starred Taraji P. Henson as Miss Johnson, the film's central figure. It also starred Octavia Spencer and Janelle Monáe as her real-life colleagues, Dorothy Vaughan and Mary Jackson. The film was nominated for 3 Oscars, including Best Picture. Though it won none, Katherine Johnson received a standing ovation when she appeared on stage with the cast at the Academy Awards ceremony that February. One of her famous quotes was, "We will always have STEM with us. Some things will drop out of the public eye and go away, but there will always be science, engineering, and technology. And there will always be mathematics." Sadly, Johnson died recently at a retirement home in Newport News on February 24, 2020, at the age of 101. She was an American hero, and her pioneering legacy will never be forgotten.
Today in Clubs and Activities, it's Career Pathway Day.
That's it for today.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Julia.
And we'll see you next time on RioTV.